For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 52 of the Chelsea Career Mode here on FIFA 15. We start with a tough game away from home at the KC Stadium to face Hull City. Not the easiest of opposition, although they're not having the best of seasons, and we could do with picking up some points to extend our gap at the top.
Two changes for Chelsea today. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Carvajal replaces Ricardo Rodriguez, who's injured. Andre Schürrle starts with Hulk on the flanks. In attack, Diego Costa starts. He's been in tremendous form recently.
So like we say, Hull not having the best of seasons, although I guess in their eyes 14th is actually a good achievement. It's above the relegation zone, and it means they'll be safe in the Premier League for another year. At least they are at the minute, with just a few games left for the season. They came close to taking the lead early on here. Diame drew a good save out of Courtois, and then the ball was worked back to him, and it was only unfortunate for him that he wasn't quite able to get his angles right, that they weren't able to take a 1-0 lead there. But Schürrle turns his side beautifully. And how is that not a penalty? He's about to put the ball into the back of the net, gets his feet taken from underneath him. The ref gives absolutely nothing, and Hull clear the ball. I was pretty disgruntled, to be completely honest, that nothing was given there, and that didn't really put me in the best of moods for the rest of this game. I kind of find myself being trying to rush the ball forward and make up for the mistake that the referee had made, and it left me a little bit open at the back at times. As you saw there, they worked a nice opportunity, but we are still coming forward. Schürrle whips in a great ball, Diego Costa with a header, and Jakupovic with an unbelievable reaction save to get the ball clear, and eventually his defence mop up matters. But with 5 minutes before half time now, Hulk is going to have the free kick, about 30 yards out, good free kick, but the goalkeeper does well again to make a fantastic save, and then Dawson gets lucky as the deflection comes away off the attacker there and goes out for a goal kick. But the goal decision system, goal line technology, is weird here because it freezes before the ball actually gets as close as it's going to the goal line. It's weird. It says no goal, and then it gets at least another foot closer to the goal line before moving away. So I wasn't too sure what was going on there, but it didn't cross the line regardless. So fair enough to the CPU. It was correct, just not necessarily at the right moment in time. But Diego Costa comes even closer to giving us a 1-0 lead there. This time the goal line decision was at the right moment, and it was literally 3 inches from being the opening goal of the game. Incredibly unlucky for Diego Costa there, bouncing on the line. Half of the ball is over, but of course by the rule of the law all of the ball must be over the line for it to be considered a goal. So we stay at 0-0 despite coming so close numerous times to taking the lead in the first half. Into the second we go, and they finally take the lead. Abel Hernandez with a good sweet left-footed shot, and after all of our pressure they have one chance in the second half and find themselves 1-0 up. I was livid, so I went to ultra attacking, threw men forward, and then another top save from Jakupovic keeps us out. I thought, surely this can't be the case. It isn't my day right now. Schürrle whips in another corner. Zuma goes up, but it's a tame header. Goes wide, and we stay 1-0 down. Not long left to go. Loic Remy has been brought onto the pitch, so somehow he's onside from that chance. Lovely through ball. Races away. He's got so much pace. This time, despite the goalkeeper still getting something on it, he can't keep it out the back of the net, and the Frenchman gives us the equaliser that I've been so desperate for a long time now. The opening goal on our side, but Sagbo turns his side. He's so good there to beat 2 men. Fortunately, Courtois comes up with a big save, one of the biggest saves of the season, to be completely honest, because to go 2-1 down away at Hull with less than 5 minutes remaining is not the way to win a Barclays Premier League title. But what you can do to win a BPL title is recover from a chance like that, catch them on the counter-attack and win the game thanks to Andre Schürrle. Lovely turn inside, similar to how Sagbo did at the other end, beats the man, beats the keeper, and we win 2-1. 5 minutes or 5 minute period, 79th to 84th, and we find ourselves winning the game from looking like we were going to lose it, despite having a plethora of chances on goal. Jakupovic will be disappointed that he wasn't able to ensure his team getting at least a point with the amount of saves he made, but that is what you have to do when you want to win the title. You have to grind out results. We'll do the same here if we can at home against Leicester City. Team news.
Wholesale changes for Chelsea. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Aymeric Laporte plays with Gary Cahill in central defence. Marco van Ginkel plays with Ramirez in the centre of the park. Loic Remy is the main striker today.
Loads of changes to the starting lineup then for this second game of the episode, because we've got a particularly important game coming up as the third. But Posse gets us off to a decent start, although Hamer again makes a good save. So goalkeepers continuing to thwart me on a consistent basis so far in this episode. Fortunately, we were able to get the result in the first one. The question was, were we going to be able to get the result in this one as well? Marco van Hinkel having the second chance of the game. This time the goalkeeper not required to make a save as it wasn't on target, but still continual pressure from us going forward. Hazard and Remy link up here well down the left-hand side. Hazard's going to break into the box and then does two defenders beautifully with the turn and gets the finish on the end of it as well. A stunning goal from the Belgian. We find ourselves 1-0 up after 25 minutes. This time we are able to make the breakthrough in the first half quicker than we were in the whole game, so I was hoping that that would actually set us up for perhaps a few goals, but Posse here, again, similar to the Van Hinkel effort, couldn't quite get the effort on target. Had it been on target, it may have found its way into the back of the net. But Posse was involved again here. Going to go on a really nice run, similar to Hazard. A couple of nice turns, a Berber spin, finds himself one-on-one, but the goalkeeper again comes out on top with a very, very good save. We're actually still in the first half here, stoppage time at the end of the first period, and Leicester finally having their first push forward of the game. Danny Drinkwater down the left-hand side, plays in Liam Lawrence, who's going to stand it up into the box. For some reason, Laporte just leaves it, and it goes all the way across the 6-yard box. The man at the back post hits the post, and then it falls rather kindly straight to Liam Lawrence's feet again for him to tuck into the back of the net from 3 yards into an empty goal. So we're back at 1-1, but we were able to win the game against Hull in similar circumstances where we were absolutely flying forward, numerous chances, and eventually we made the final breakthrough. Willian having a chance there again, well blocked by a defender this time, but we continue to come forward. Remy's back on the pitch again. Hazard is going to turn inside with a similarly good chance to the way that he did score his first goal. Unfortunately, it wouldn't quite fall for him this time. Plenty of defenders in the way, but Posse with a lovely McGeady spin finds himself one-on-one, and again Hamer makes the save. Hazard with a follow-up, blocked again by a defender and out for a corner. So I made another change, 3 in fact. We had Barkley, Rodriguez and Lucas Piazza coming on to end the game, and I was hoping that would be enough in the last 20 minutes to give us the win, but we're into stoppage time now. We couldn't create another opportunity until the very last minute of the game. Whilst Barkley's shot is blocked, Remy has the chance and it goes wide. It's off target. We aren't able to win the game. We only get a point from this one against Leicester. We had 13 chances in that game, 6 of which were on target, only the 1 goal. So many efforts on goal in those 2 games and only 3 goals to show for it. Not really too sure how that happened, but still 4 points is decent enough to continue our push for the Barclays Premier League title. We've got a rather important game though as the third and final game of the episode. It's an FA Cup semi-final. Southampton, last year's finalists, lose against Man City. We'll hope that isn't our fate, but we'll have some team news.
Chelsea lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Kurt Zouma starts with Aymeric Laporte as the centre-backs. Andre Schürrle starts with Lucas Piazon on the flanks. Wilfried Bony is the main striker today. This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Ben Davies starts with Kyle Walker in the full-back positions. Christian Eriksen starts. He was man of the match last time out. Emmanuel Adebayor is the lone striker today.
So despite having a rotation side against Leicester, I still can't field a 100% strength side here in the FA Cup semi-final against Tottenham, because 3 days later I've got a Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid to play. But we'll hope that luck is on our side, and it was in the opening few minutes there. Somehow that ball deflected off goalkeeper and defender, bounces up and hits the top of the bar and goes over. Piazza bullying his way into the box here. Schürrle with a great acrobatic effort, and how Lloris has made that save, I've no idea. Wonderful reactions from him to tip it up and over the top of the bar. But nothing happened for the rest of the game. We're in the 88th minute now after just 2 shots on goal. It's time to make a change. Willian comes on for Lucas Piazza, and his first thing to do in the game, his first involvement, is not the most obvious. You'll see the referee gives a foul here. Ben Davies is actually going to find himself getting sent off for a second yellow card in stoppage time at the end of the second half. He barely even touches Willian. You'll see from the replay, there's pretty much no contact whatsoever. Willian gets the turn in. He might catch him just on the right ankle slightly, but Willian's unaffected, runs off. But Tottenham are down to 10 men, so Willian is definitely going to have the chance to have more of an impact in the 30 minutes of extra time thanks to that red card. But we're into the early minutes now, and the game actually livened up in extra time. Lamela plays the ball into Vertonghen. It really well worked here. Vertonghen with the effort, Courtois with a save, and the 10 men take the lead 3 minutes into stoppage time. There's literally no efforts on goal whatsoever in the entirety of the first half, the entirety of the 90 minutes in fact. Then 3 minutes into this first half of extra time, there's a goal from Mario Gomez. 6 minutes into extra time though, I decided, right, I need a goal, I need to shove Diego Costa on. I can't think about squad fitness at this particular moment in time. I brought Oscar on as well, as you can see, he's got quite fresh fitness. So it was a good save out of Lloris, so we aren't able to get ourselves back on level terms. But Tottenham, after scoring that goal, were just on ultra defensive, if not park the bus, from the 93rd minute onwards, and it was just a barrage of chances for us. Diego Costa gets wiped out there by the defender. We are going to pick up a free kick on the edge of the box, and it seemed a fantastic place to have a free kick. Question is, can we take advantage of it? Now, ordinarily, I would put Hazard on a free kick from this distance, and it would go into the back of the net, but he's not on the pitch because I am resting him, of course, for that Real Madrid game. So Schürrle's going to be the man to take the free kick, gets it up over the wall, and Lloris makes a great save underneath his bar to tip it over the top. For the second time in the game, he's denied Andre Schürrle by tipping the ball over the top acrobatically. Willian gets bumped off it though, falls to Felipe Luis, a great chance. Luis again makes another top save. We still can't get the equaliser. We've got a corner in stoppage time at the end of the second half of extra time. Courtois wins the header in the box, the goalkeeper's up, but it doesn't beat the goalkeeper. Luis makes another save. We lose the FA Cup semi-final 1-0 thanks to a Mario Gomez winner in 94th minute in extra time. Last year's two semi-finalists, ourselves and Southampton, both lose in the semis this time around, and it's going to be a Manchester City, Tottenham final in the FA Cup. We lose in the semi-finals of the FA Cup after we won it last year. We're into the semi-finals of the Champions League in tomorrow's episode after we won it last year. I don't want to go out in that competition as we did in this one. But as you can see in the Barclays Premier League, we are still in the driving seat. 7 points clear with a game in hand, although Spurs in turn have a game in hand on City. So if they win that, then technically I guess it's 4 points if we lose our game in hand, but it's still 7 points to Tottenham despite having played the same amount of games. So we'll say it's 7 points, shall we? And with only 6 games remaining in the Premier League for us, at least 5 for City, we really do look like we're going to come away with the BPL title this year, and that is my main aim now, as well as trying to retain at the Champions League. So that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to leave the video a like if you enjoyed. As always, there will be another episode of the Career Mode Road to Glory with Cambridge United coming out later on this evening. There was a My Player last night, as well as another episode of this series, of course, as always. If you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description. I do upload 2 videos every single day, regardless of anything that goes on. Whether YouTube's broken, whether sub boxes are broken, it doesn't matter. I will always upload. So feel free to check the channel page whenever you like, and there will always be fresh videos for you to watch and enjoy. But that is going to bring today's to a close. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. All links are in the description. Grab your Ultimate Team coins from FIFA, and grab any Xbox, PlayStation codes or any PC games you want from G2A. A link will be in the description for them as well. But that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.